Hey boys, how's it going? It's your boy Sebastian here with Leading Man Attraction, and I'm very excited to be bringing you this video because today we're going to be doing a breakdown of Coach Kyle's day game number close. I've already done a breakdown of Coach Kyle's infield pickup, and that was a night game approach. So if you're interested to see Coach Kyle's night game, my breakdown and my initial thoughts on that interaction, because he picks up a girl in 4 minutes, it's very educational. It's a very good video to check out. Then I'm gonna link it at the end of this video. Check it out because there is a stark contrast between his night game and his day game. And today we're gonna be doing a day game breakdown. No infield is ever perfect. I know that when I watch back mine, I'm always thinking, all right, I could have done this here, I could have done that here, I could have changed the way I said this, I could have said something different here. And no infield is perfect from any coach. There's always improvements, there's always things that you could change. So I'm not gonna be criticizing Coach Kyle because I think he's a great coach. However, I'm going to be sharing my initial thoughts on this infield, and I'm going to be making sure to give you my honest opinion on what he did well here and what he could improve on. Okay, so let's dive right into this infield.
Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, this is a little random. I was just over there. I just saw you walking by. I thought you looked super cute.
Oh, thank you.
I had to at least say what's up.
Hi. Yes.
What is that? It's like, I've never met a before.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's Irish or something.
Okay, so at the beginning of this interaction, you see Coach Kyle using a direct opener. This is very simple. This is very basic. Anybody can do this. It's one of the styles of openers that I teach in my online course, the opener. And basically, what it does is it kind of throws out your intentions and the reasons why you're stopping a girl. So this is pretty good. It's kind of like a double-edged sword. If the girl is into you, if she finds you attractive, she's going to be open to your approach. If she's not attracted to you and you say you think she's cute, you want to say hi, she's just going to be like, no, I don't want to speak to this guy, I got a boyfriend, I gotta go, I'm in a rush, right? It also depends a lot on your vibe and the kind of way that you deliver the direct opener. And there are certain things that Coach Kyle did here in the first 2 minutes that made this open successful.
Oh, you're just like a mix of like a bunch of different stuff or what?
Yeah, like I'm black and white, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Kyle, by the way. Sorry.
Kyle. I don't know.
What you up to today? I literally just saw you walking by. I was crossing over.
I actually just got in town. I'm here for the summer.
Oh,
for
dope.
work. Yeah. Do you live here?
I work here and I'm here like on a weekly basis, but I'm actually over the water in Jersey.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where, like Hoboken or?
Yeah, right in there, more Jersey City area.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that area or not really?
I've never been.
It's actually really good for nightlife.
Yeah?
Yeah. Are you over 21? Are you 21? Okay. Oh, cool. All right.
How about you?
I just turned 29.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So, yeah. I don't know. I was like, I got to at least say hi. She seems like, I don't know, just your style and your look seem interesting.
Thank you.
I was intrigued,
Thanks.
to at least find out about you.
Were you just hanging out or?
I was waiting for some friends, but they just texted me saying they're not going to be here for a while. So I was like, I don't know. I don't want to just like sit. I was getting burnt in the sun too, so I was walking
I know. I was
this
like,
way.
shit, I need to burn.
Yeah, my mouth was like super dry. I was like, they're not selling any drinks over there though or anything. So I was like gonna walk around, but you caught my eye, so I was like, I got to at least find out about her.
So what are the good things that Coach Kyle was doing here that you should be doing in your own approaches? Well, you probably already noticed that when he stopped her, his tonality was very, very level. So he didn't go like, hey, excuse me, he was like, hey, excuse me, His tonality was very kind of nonchalant, very relaxed. He was very calm about the whole situation, which inadvertently made sure that the girl wasn't surprised and she wasn't scared. So another good thing other than his tonality is, he didn't just jump out of fucking nowhere, and really shock the girl, which is something that happens a lot of the time when, guys go out. They kind of just run behind the girls and they kind of just really fucking go for it. And sometimes that can be pretty scary, if you think about it. If you just walk in and then somebody just jumps in front of you, you're kind of apprehensive, right? Your first instinct is to, defend yourself or to be scared, right? So, that fight or flight reflex jumps in and that can stifle your approach if you do that. Another good thing that he does very early into this interaction is he asks the girl's age. Now, this is something that you should be doing. Sometimes I haven't done it myself, but that's, something that you should do really, because you don't know how old this girl is, She could be 15, she could be 16, she could be 17. You don't know until you ask. She might look older, but she might be really young. So it's good to ask a girl's age, and then you know whether you want to continue with the set or whether you want to, say, have a good day, take care, because, she's a kid. Another great thing that he does is that he actually smiles and he laughs, okay, which again relaxes the girl. If you think about it, if somebody comes up and talks to you and the person is never smiling, never laughing, his eye contact isn't great, and he's kind of just all over the place and his body language is kind of closed off, it makes you feel uncomfortable. So you want to do the exact opposite of those things to make sure that the other person in the interaction feels comfortable with your presence. Now, a thing that he could have improved on here is he repeated the open, so to speak, or the reason for talking to her 3 times.
Over there, I just saw you walking by, I thought you looked super cute. I don't know, I was like, I gotta at least say hi. She seems like, you caught my eye, so I was like, I gotta at least find out about her.
From my personal experience, if this happens to me, the reason why this happens is because I'm kind of in my own head, I'm not warmed up yet. Potentially, I run out of things to say. Maybe the vibe isn't right. So when it happens to me, what I do is I basically stick to a structure. And this is something that I teach all the people that I take out on boot camps. And it's very basic. It helps you to avoid running out of things to say. And this is what you do. You make an observation, then you make an assumption based on that observation, and then you can potentially rephrase something that the girl said as well. So how does this work? Observation is basically something about the girl that you just noticed that you thought looked unique. Now that could be the way that she's walking, that could be her hairstyle, that could be something that she's wearing. It is something that you can pick out, and then you make an assumption about the girl based on that observation, and it gives you an avenue to take the conversation in. It is relevant to the girl, and she will want to invest in that, because hopefully the assumption that you're making is actually funny, is actually playful, it isn't serious. If you make a serious assumption or something negative, it might put the girl off and she might just say, I gotta go. So make sure that your observation and assumption is positive. Anyway, let's jump right into the second part of this approach.
Yeah. I was gonna probably walk that way, see if I could find like a store or something, just to quench my thirst.
Okay.
Let's go that way.
Yeah, let's do it.
Find out something about.
Just meet people on the street.
I know it's a little random. I know.
Hey, it's all good.
I was like, I hope because I saw you were on the headphone. I was like, I don't want to be like rude, but I have to at least say hi. I may never see her again.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so this part of the interaction is where he starts to lead. He suggests going for a quick drink, right? And he just kind of guides the girl and she follows. So he's being a leader. That is an attractive trait that you want to incorporate into your own approaches. If it's going well, suggest going somewhere together for an Insta date if the girl's logistics are fine.
Yeah. So you live in Jersey, and what else? What do you do?
For what? For work?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, I'm actually a private investigator. You're not under investigation,
Actually,
okay?
like,
I promise you, you're not under
no
investigation.
There's no way you're a private investigator.
I know, that's why I said, believe it or not.
No
I
way.
guess you're not gonna believe it.
So, once he starts to lead, the girl asks him what he does for a living, and he doesn't give her a straight up response, like I'm an analyst, or, I'm a stock trader, or I'm a banker, lawyer, right, doctor. He actually says something playful. So he says he's a private investigator, and he holds it because the girl doesn't know if he is or if he's not. And then he said, don't worry, you're not under investigation. And he uses that to, put his hand on the girl's shoulder, so he establishes physical contact as he is laughing. And he doesn't linger on it. He takes his hand off pretty quickly. So he's teasing her and he's establishing contact. So again, you don't have to always give straight up direct logical answers. You can give some playful answers. If a girl asks you what she does for a living, you can say private investigator, secret agent, stripper, right? You can say something funny to elevate yourself and to stay self-amused.
What about you?
So I work for a software company, doing account management.
So you're IT or you're not IT?
No, it's not IT based.
Okay.
It's more like sales-ish.
Now, I prefer to ask what a girl does for fun, but you know, sometimes I do ask what she does for work, and if it's something interesting, then I can bounce off from that and make another observation or an assumption about the girl based on what she does for a living. So it is something that you can ask. However, don't linger on it, don't keep it too logical, because then it's really hard to get out of that logical frame. You know, I'm sure you found yourself in an approach before where it's just logical question after logical question after logical answer, and the vibe, even if it was great at the beginning, just dies down. So, you know, maintain observations and assumptions, and you know, you don't always have to answer questions that she gives you logically. You know, say something weird, something crazy, something that is different, that is playful, like he did when he said, you know, I'm a private investigator.
Yeah, I don't talk about work too much. It's kind of like boring talk. I feel like I don't even really get to know the person either way.
It is kind
Tell
of
me something unique about you. Which way are you headed right now?
Honestly, I'm just walking.
Oh, are you?
I have nowhere to be.
Oh, cool. How do you feel about sitting back in the park for like 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, I can.
Now, what else he did here is he asked the girl to tell him something unique about herself. Now, that is a very broad question, you know, it's very open-ended, and it puts a little bit of pressure on the girl to tell something unique, right? So what I would do differently if you're going to ask a question like this is to give the girl direction to impress you, because he is trying to screen the girl right there, right? To kind of show that he's higher value and to get her to qualify herself to him. Now, that is something that you want to do, of course, but you want to give the girl direction. So the way that I would do this myself in a situation like this, and again, you know, it doesn't always happen, but a better way of doing it is to simply give the girl a time frame and then a direction of conversation. So an example of that would be, hey, so what amazing places have you visited in the past year? If the girl tells you that she likes to travel. If a girl tells you that she likes to go out and party, you can say, so what amazing parties have you been in the last 6 months? Something that gives the girl direction, something that allows her to kind of blow up with conversation. If you say, tell me something unique, she's gonna be like, okay, what do I tell him? Her mind is gonna go blank because she's thinking about so many different things, and you know, potentially she won't tell you anything in the end because she's gonna get nervous. So give a girl direction.
Well, I mean, look, if you're fun and you're outgoing, I mean, and you're not boring,
Well,
you could come out with us.
I'm with you now, so.
This is the trial run.
Again, push, pull, you know, he's not 100% in right there, and he's teasing her and he's being playful. Now, you can say that when you meet a girl on an Insta date and you potentially suggest doing something together later on, and then you say, you know, this is a trial run, it depends on how this goes. If you're fun, then yeah, we can do that thing later, right? Whatever it is that you guys are talking about, whatever it is that you suggest.
Actually, let's go back in here more. I saw you, I was like, I don't know. Yeah, he was good, actually.
Well, that's like kind of refreshing, because usually people don't like just walk up to people anymore, you know?
When they sit down on the bench, he leads, he doesn't wait for the girl to walk in a certain direction. He says, okay, let's sit over there in the sun. And that's where he sits and he leads the girl. Again, throughout this whole interaction, he is a leader. He is telling the girl where to go, so to speak. Obviously without being like, go over there. But he's kind of dictating where he wants to sit, and the girl follows him. She's being compliant, which means she's interested. When he does sit down, he sits in a very comfortable position, so he has open body language, like I was telling you guys before. And he sits close by to her and he looks her in the eyes when he's speaking to her. So again, all good things to do that are non-verbal. Those are the things that you want to focus on as you are meeting people, especially girls. You want to have an open body language, you want to lead, you want to smile, you want to laugh, you want to have a good time and maintain good eye contact.
Do you always wanted to do sales?
No, it's not too deep. But I don't know if I necessarily know the answer as of right now. I just graduated college, so this is like my first job out of college, so I'm still kind of figuring it out.
Yeah, you should come over to Hoboken area sometime.
Yeah.
If you got like 1 or 2 friends.
I've heard there's like a pier out
Pier
there
13.
where you can, Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's like right on the water.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a dope spot for like, honestly,
Like a
6
day like
o'clock.
today.
Yeah, perfect. I'll let you know what's up if you need to fulfill that party side of you, you know.
Yeah, cool.
Let's
Do you
just-
have like Instagram or wanna exchange
Yeah,
numbers?
yeah, we can do both actually.
Girl closes him. She wants to get his Instagram. She wants to get his number. You know, he's a very attractive guy. So even though this interaction wasn't like the fucking, you know, creme de la creme of infields, it was still pretty solid because of his non-verbal side of the communication. And you know, he still teased her a little bit. He still had the push and pull elements in the approach. You know, it wasn't very serious all the time. So that made the close you know, a little bit easier because the interaction had playful elements in it. There are a lot of elements that you can learn from here, especially his non-verbal side of the communication and the teasing that he does and the leading. So those are the things that you want to incorporate into your own infields, into your own pickup, into your own interactions. So that's it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, leave a like for the algorithm. I would appreciate it, especially if you've learned something. Tell me in the comments what you think about this infield, what you think he did well here, maybe what he could have changed. You know, share your information so that we can all learn from each other. And also let me know how your day game journey is going right now, if you're doing a lot of pickup, if you're not doing any pickup, because then I can give you some tips and advice and potentially we can connect. If you want some more in-depth analysis of maybe your own approaches and your own game, or if you want specific directions and learn from me about pickup, then you can email me at leadingmanattraction@gmail.com. Over there we can discuss some coaching and we can do a free 15-minute consultation call where you know, I can kind of share with you what I can do for you and how I can help you. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.